Okay, so this is the testing table.
Customizing industrial computers for buyers in the ASEAN region. These engineers at Taiwanese computer maker Advantech are showing off their latest orders, now produced in the company's newest service center in Penang, Malaysia. It's followed its customers there, many of whom now prefer to do business in the region so as not to be overly reliant on China, where the risks of trade barriers or supply chain disruptions are greater and labor costs are rising. Among Southeast Asian nations, Malaysia has emerged as an attractive option for Advantech.
It's also considered about the advantage in Malaysia, like for example, multiple ratio, like the good education, good talent, good English capability, and so on. So consider all the factors. So we invest in the Penang to build up, become a shared service center cover in the all ASEAN region.
And many multinational companies agree. In 2023, Penang attracted a record $12.8 billion in foreign direct investment, garnering more than the combined total of the previous decade.
This is Bayan Lepas Science Park, the first free trade zone in Malaysia. It opened in the 1970s and has since become home to big names like Intel, AMD, and HP, companies which have helped Penang become known as the Silicon Valley of the East. Now, some of these long-term investors like Intel, which has been here over 50 years, are still continuing to develop in this area.
Since then, Penang has become a leader in the lower end of the value chain for tech like semiconductors, and its established government incentives and infrastructure have made it a top destination for investors.
The infrastructure in Penang has evolved dramatically. Even right now, the government has been putting in a lot of effort to improve the infrastructure in Penang, including the upcoming rail links to Penang and the investment in electricity infrastructure.
In May, the government launched its national semiconductor strategy, aiming to move up the value chain and strengthen talent retention. But analysts warn this could take years. For now, the state's investment agency is diversifying beyond semiconductors to boost production and balance the economy.
We brought in the medtech industries, we brought in the food industries, because these industries are not so cyclical, and we hope that while the semiconductor cycles happen to be low, these other industries will be able to buffer that shocks.
As Penang looks to benefit from shifting trends in chip making, it's attracting growing interest from Taiwanese companies like Advantech. And with this momentum, Penang hopes to solidify its place as the resilient Silicon Valley of the East and reshape the global semiconductor supply chain. Chen and Tiffany Wong in Penang, Malaysia for TaiwanPlus.